Hi there, I'm Jack Van Ryn, Mayor of the Town of Coaldale. I will be giving you a council brief from our regular council meeting that was held October 23rd, 2023. And the first item that came up under business arising from the minutes was regarding a staff report presented by Haley Winder, our senior planner, regarding a list of priorities for Access Coaldale. And Access Coaldale, that's all about making all their town-owned facilities barrier-free. And we tasked the group of volunteers to come up with a 3-year plan on what buildings we should tackle first as far as making them completely barrier-free. And a little bit of background on that, council budgeted $20,000 a year for Access Coaldale to use towards everything I just explained regarding town-owned facilities. So the list that they came up with, and that's still in our budget for 2023, is that they want to improve the Coaldale Community Center interior access, and that comes with a $7,400 price tag. The Coaldale Pool main entrance, that comes with a $7,400 price tag. And the Coaldale Library emergency exits, some improvements there that cost $1,800. And those 3 items were approved by council. And then for 2024, they're going to do the same thing with the curling club entrance through the community center. So they're going to make it barrier-free accessibility to the curling club through the community center, and that's a $7,400 price tag again. And then they're also looking in 2024 to upgrade the Coaldale Pool change rooms and the change tables, and that comes at a cost of $6,400. So those 3 items for 2024 were also approved. And then the one item for 2025 is regarding a universal washroom for the curling club or curling rink. And because that is so far out that we haven't asked them to get budget amounts for that yet. So council passed their recommendations for 2023, 2024, and 2025. And as I explained to Haley Winder, she's involved with that committee. Council is extremely appreciative of the community members that are on that committee, and myself and Councillor Chapman have participated as well. And it's great to see such interest in something that is so very important for the town of Coaldale. And then the next item under 8.1, something exciting, that was the swearing in of our deputy mayor for the next 8 months, and that was Jordan Saylor. And Jordan Saylor was sworn in by our Staff Sergeant Mike Newman, and Jordan had his family there as well. And I'm looking forward to working with Jordan. I also have to make sure that I mention that I'm very appreciative of our deputy mayor that just finished serving 8 months. That was Councillor Jason Beekman. So Jason, I appreciate everything you did to help and your leadership where you could. And the one thing I have to mention is Jason had his deputy mayor over the summer months, and unfortunately a lot of items that normally we're dealing with kind of sits on the back burner during summer vacation time. So, but when Jason was called upon, he was always willing to put the work in. So thank you very much for that, Jason. After the swearing in of Deputy Mayor Jordan Saylor, again, congratulations, Jordan. We had Staff Sergeant Mike Newman present on Q1 report for the RCMP. And Q1 is a little bit late. That was earlier on in spring, but because of timelines and vacations, it was hard to get Staff Sergeant to a council meeting, but it worked out tonight. And I'm not going to go through the Q1 report as part of this video. I'll have the entire agenda package in the comment section. And I strongly encourage you to follow the agenda. You click on any of the blue links, it'll take you to the staff report, including the report that I just spoke about with the staff sergeant. And Coaldale still is a very, very safe place to live. So I appreciate the staff sergeant coming out. Then under agenda item 8.3, the Coaldale Senior Center, we had a request for financial assistance, and this was regarding a letter that I received from the president of the senior center, and his name is Brian Brown. And Brian had some questions about the lighting that's currently in the existing facility, and it's the old ballast type fluorescent fixtures in there, and they need to be upgraded to LED. That ultimately will help with the town of Coaldale, who pays the utilities, will also help with the utility bills. But their lights are so old, and some of them have quit working, and our maintenance department keeps repairing them. So Brian asked if the town of Coaldale could look into some granting opportunities, and we are going to pursue that. And failing that, we're going to start looking with our budget deliberations coming up here over the next couple of months to see if we can start setting some capital money aside for that, so we can get those lights replaced. And the same thing for the Coaldale Library. They have older fluorescent light fixtures in there as well, and they need upgrades to bring them up to current standards with LED lighting. So with all that being said, administration has been tasked into looking for granting opportunities that we can apply for. And failing that, we're going to start budgeting money so that we can do it on our own. The next item that came up under agenda item 8.4, that was the tree for the holiday season in Civic Square atrium. So what we want to do is get a really nice Christmas tree for our new facility. And we had our community services program coordinator, Clayton Varsity, present on that. And I'm a big in favor of, if you're going to do something, do it right. So if we're going to buy a Christmas tree, when you walk into the atrium, it's going to give you a wow factor. We want to do it right. So Clayton came with some cost projections for doing a tree anywhere from an 8-foot all the way up to 14 feet, 16 feet. And they come with some big price tags for commercial trees. So with all the work that we're currently doing in behind the the atrium in Civic Square, known as the outdoor Civic Square, we're going to hit the pause button, and we're going to wait before we purchase the tree. We want to live in the space, I guess you can say, and to see what would work well. We're currently in negotiations with a catering company that wants to look after the coffee kiosk that's going to be going in the northwest corner of atrium. So when you walk into the building, to your immediate right, there'll be a coffee service area with some lunch items and pastries and such. And we're in a process of finalizing that. So once that gets installed, we can work with the business owner of that kiosk that's going to be leasing that space in the town of Coaldale. We'll come up with a game plan for next year where we can look at what kind of a tree we want to purchase. So we'll try and do something for this year, but it won't be to the size that we ultimately want to have in that space. And then we had, under departmental reports, agenda item 9.1, we had Clayton Rutberg, Director of Protective Services, and our Fire Chief give us an update both on the fire side of things and also on our community peace officers. And Clayton, as always, gave us an excellent job presenting with all the stats that we as a council need to make decisions. And again, because they're so in depth, I'm going to have that as part of the agenda package in the comment section, so where you can look that up and see his PowerPoint presentation. And also I posted it a couple days ago on my social media account. Just look up Mayor Jack Van Ryn, Town of Coaldale, and you'll see for yourself. Otherwise, look in the comment section for more information on that. And then Clayton also gave us a presentation under agenda item 9.2, years of service and new volunteer recruits. And it's always great to see such enthusiasm with volunteers that want to join Coaldale's great organization. I still believe that Coaldale and District Emergency Services is the best fire department we have in the entire province of Alberta when it comes to full and part-time firefighters. And I just wanted to give a shout out to some of the members that were mentioned as part of Clayton's years of service and new volunteer staff report. And all these people I'm going to be mentioning will be getting awards at their at the upcoming Christmas banquet, I should say, in December of this year. So 5 years of dedicated service. We have Chief Clayton Rutberg. We have our fire training officer, Parker McGill. We have our Captain Stephen Yankee. For 10 years, we have our Lieutenant Riley Roth. We have firefighter Conrad Van Boslin. We have firefighter Brad Slingerland. And we have Lieutenant Greg Nichiguchi getting a 10-year award. For 25 years of dedicated service, we have Captain Brian Winters. And Brian is a familiar face in the town of Coaldale. Every time you're walking up and down Main Street, he has a business, Herman's Carpets. So thank you very much, Brian, for your 25 years of dedication. Wow. And then we also have 6 new recruits that just finished getting their acceptance. And we have Aaron McBaron, we have Brandon Caper, we have Jesse Groth, Dan Patterson, Blake Haranik, and Alfonso DiCrio. So welcome to the organization, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. And after that, we had correspondence. We had 2 letters from Municipal Affairs. One was from Minister Todd Lowen, and the other one was from Minister Mickey Amery. And what we did post-election, provincial election, we sent letters of congratulations to all the successful ministers after their appointments, and they just sent letters thanking the town of Coaldale for acknowledging them, and also that they look forward to with working with us as a municipality in the future. Other than that, that was the open portion of the meeting. And then right following after our regular council meeting, we went into a organizational council meeting. And the organizational council meeting was regarding a couple of items. We had agenda item 8.1, and that was regarding the Town of Coaldale 2024 calendar. So council tasked administration to come up with a calendar for all of 2024 with every event that's going on. So we had 2 council reps on that committee. That was myself and Councilor Lisa Reese. We sat down with administration and we mapped out all of 2024 with all the different events that are going on. And again, in the agenda package, in the comment section, I'll also have the organizational council meeting agenda. So again, it's always a great idea to see what's going on within our town. So if you want to check out all the different events coming up in 2024, please follow the links in the agenda package. And then also, as part of the organizational meeting, we had our council committee appointments for 2024. So we have members of council that sit on many committees, and we have some that have been there for a very long time, that they're very well rehearsed with what's going on those committees. And I'm just going to go through them here quickly, and I'll kind of give you an idea of how many meetings that myself and other members have on council have to go to. So for the Alberta Birds of Prey, Councillor Lisa Reese is the lead council rep on that one, myself as the alternate. Barron's Eureka Warner, or FCSS, Councillor Chapman takes lead as council rep on that one, and Councillor Chapman always does an excellent job working hard for FCSS. The Bylaw Appeal Committee, all of council is on that one. The Chief Administrative Officers Review Committee, all the council is on that one. The Chinook Arch Library Board, we have Councillor Saylor as primary and Councillor Beekman as the alternate. The Coaldale District Chamber of Commerce, we have Councillor Saylor as primary on that one and Councillor Chapman as alternate. Coaldale and District Handy Ride, we have Councillor Chapman taking lead on that one. Coaldale Library Board, we have Councillor Beekman taking primary on that. Community Futures, we have Councillor Saylor, now known as Deputy Mayor Saylor, taking lead on that group. County of Lethbridge Community Learning Council, I should say, we have Deputy Mayor Saylor doing that one as well. The Emergency Advisory Committee, we have Councillor Reese. The Gem of the West Museum Board, we have Councillor Pickering. Green Acres Foundation, we have a citizen rep on that, a past member of council, Roger Holm. The Highway 3 Twinning Development Association, we have Councillor Chapman as the council rep, and he's also president of the association. Under the Joint Emergency Services Committee, we have Councillor Beekman, Councillor Avery, and myself sitting on that committee. The Joint Intermunicipal Development Planning Committee, we have Councillor Beekman, Councillor Avery, and myself sitting as primary on that, with Councillor Chapman as alternate. The Lethbridge Regional Water Services Commission, we have Councillor Chapman and Councillor Pickering taking lead on that committee. And under the on the Link Regional Pathway Committee, myself takes lead on that committee with Councillor Chapman as alternate. The Malloy Drain Steering Committee, we have Councillor Pickering, Councillor Beekman as the alternate, and I am also on there as primary. Mayors and Reeves of Southwest Alberta, obviously that's myself as mayor, and then the deputy mayor is the alternate. The Municipal Planning Commission, we have Councillor Pickering, we have Councillor Avery, and myself are lead on MPC, or Municipal Planning Commission. With the Southern Alberta Energy from Waste Alliance, we have a citizen member, Kim Craig, taking lead on that, with Councillor Chapman as alternate. And on the Southern Regional Stormwater Management Committee, Councillor Pickering takes lead on that board. And South Grow, we also have Councillor Pickering taking lead on that. And then the last one, Subdivision and Development Appeal Board, we have Councillor Chapman and Councillor Beekman taking lead on that. So those were the existing ones. One that we added this year is the Citizens on Patrol, and Councillor Chapman takes lead on that one, and myself as mayor, I'll be attending those meetings as well. We're hoping to get that off the ground here in the next couple of months. And then, other than that, we went into closed session because for several of those committees that I just talked about, and we have a list of citizens that want to be on those committees, and they were appointed as well. And if you put your name forth for any of those, I'm just going to quickly call that up here, and I really have to say that where council was extremely pleased that we had so many people apply for the different committees. Like normally we're struggling to get applicants for citizen members to sit on several of these boards. So the ones that we were looking for citizen members on was the library board, and so we appointed 2 members to the library board. Also for the Municipal Planning Commission, we have 2 citizen members, 1 remained, and we appointed a new member. And the Subdivision Development and Appeal Board, we had 1 new member join that committee. And the Emergency Advisory Committee, we have citizen members on that, and that's a 4-year term. So council approved to keep the 4 that, there was 3 citizen members, and we had a 4th one on, and we went back to the 3 members. So anybody that applied for any of these ones I just mentioned, the Library Board, the Municipal Planning Commission, the Subdivision and Development Appeal Board, or the Emergency Advisory Committee, you will be hearing from our Municipal Clerk, Lana Anthony, to make you aware of your appointment. And if you were unsuccessful in getting on this year, please put your name forth again, because it's fresh, very frustrating to see so many people apply for the limited amount of opportunities that we have. And if you don't get onto a board, please look at doing some volunteering in the town, and that way you'll get your name out in the general public. And we're always looking for help with all the different events that we got going on. And you can always reach out to myself. And speaking of which, at the end of these videos, I always give you my contact information. So if there's any questions, comments about anything I brought up, feel free to reach out to me anytime. And that goes for anybody that's looking for an opportunity to volunteer or work on any committees. Give me a call. My contact information will be at the end of the video. And that same goes for anything in the agenda package that you come up with. And also, not only myself, every member of council is available to have that discussion with any resident. So if you see us on the street, make sure you stop us, have a discussion. For myself, give me a call. I'll have my phone number, like I said. I'll take you out for coffee, and we'll talk about anything and everything. And if you could do me one more favor, if you can leave a comment on these videos, like it takes a bit of time to put these together. And please share them, like it, and other than that, again, if you see me on the street, stop me and we'll have a conversation. And other than that, have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.